Hello, my name is Kim, and January is finally over. Thank God, that was the longest month ever. January is normally pretty long, but I feel like every year it's always like, this January was for sure longer than the last. And at one point we're gonna get to a part where January is like 24 years long. But that is in the past now. It is February, and so it's time for another To Be Crocheted. In my last To Be Crocheted video, I was talking about I wasn't sure if I wanted to maybe do them just like quarterly, so I was gonna do like one in January, one in April, but I've made a lot of progress and I feel like these are gonna be done by April, which like then what's the point? So for now I'm just gonna keep doing them monthly and we'll go from there. But it has been a really good month crochet wise. I was really busy in November, December, and then I was also really stressed because I was like trying to finish all these as like presents, and I think that the fact that I was busy and also the stress caused me to like do less, and then I was like didn't really want to crochet and I hated it. But now I have until May, like the end of May, almost June, so like I have all the time in the world, which is really fun, and it's become fun again and we've been having a good time. We've been partying. And then also, this has nothing to do with crochet. I just want to tell this story because I think it's really funny. I don't think you can see them, but I have like a couple scratches on my face. I think they're gone now, but I did have like really big scratches on my face because one morning I was carrying my cat and I'm walking down my stairs. I missed the last step. I fell down the stairs. It was like one step, but it was enough. And so my cat, who I was holding, as I said, got scared by me falling. So he tried to like run away, but the only thing that he could push off of was my face. So I got like beat up. I had like giant scratches here. I wouldn't hear those like bleeding. I was like sitting on the ground like right after I was like, what just happened? I'm like, oh, okay, I'm bleeding, awesome. I got fucked up and it was really funny. Was I laughing in the moment? Not really. You know, I tell the story and it is funny. In the moment I was kind of like, well, that sucks. But I imagine if you were like watching it and you watch me fall down the stairs and then get beat up by my cat, that'd be hilarious. And that has nothing to do with it. That's just something that did happen this month that is really funny and I wanted to talk about. But I guess to get down to business, let's start with my sister's blanket as I always do. This is going really good. I was like not working on this at all because I really thought, I knew I had no chance of finishing this by Christmas. So I just kind of gave up for a little bit. But this is the big thing I've been working on this month. I think it looks so good. It looks awesome. Wow. And it's actually, I was worried about it being too short, so I actually extended the pattern. And now I'm like, well, actually it's not that bad, so I kind of extended it for no reason, but it's fine. You know, you want it to be long because it's a blanket. I was here at these pink rows last month, so starting from this blue one, I did 14 rows this month, which is probably more than the past 3 months. There it is. It looks like, I'm just so proud of it. I think it looks so good. I love it, and I can't wait to give this to her. I actually only have like 26 rows left, and then I have to weave in all the ends. I want to find a better way to weave in the ends, like maybe tie it. Last time I tried tying ends in, didn't work, because like there's no really way that you can learn how to tie, like how to weave in ends. Like it's just like a mystery kind of. I want it to be secure, so I might try to find a better way to weave those in, but who knows, I might just do what I always do. And then I have to do the border, but I mean 26 rows. Feel like I could have this done by March, which I for sure won't. 26 rows, that's a lot, not gonna happen. But maybe like April, but I think I'll for sure have this done on time. I could have it done by like April, which I'm just so excited to finish it. I've been working on it for a while, and it's just so nice when you're like, wow, I'm actually making progress and I'm not stressed and everything's good, you know? So we've been having a lot of fun, but I'm just so proud. I think it looks awesome. And then kind of going along with that, I got a yarn winder for Christmas. If you haven't watched my Christmas haul, maybe you should. But I got a yarn winder for Christmas, and I always just kind of kept them how I got them. And I was like, it's fine, I don't really need one. But then I was like, well, I have a lot of loose ones from like skeins that weren't long enough to be a full row or whatever, or I was done using that color. So I was like, well, I can wind those if they're like kind of messy. So a little bit ago, I was like, well, I want to try actually crocheting with a yarn cake with one of the spun skeins and see if I like that more, and then, you know, decide. So I tried that and it was actually really nice. I don't have to like stop every so often and like get more yarn, you know, I can kind of just like crochet for the most part. So I decided to spin the rest of the pink skein and they, first of all, they just look so cool. They're pretty big. These are about as big as they go. That was the one downside, is like, at least mine, I can't make like one big one of the whole skein because then it starts getting wrapped around the bottom and it's just a mess. Instead I have to make multiple, which is gonna mean more knots in the blanket because I have to tie the two together, which I'm not as stoked about, but I think it's nice to crochet with, and their knots aren't really that noticeable. But yeah, they're pretty cool. I made like 4 skeins, I think. But overall, progress is going very good on this. And I think we can have it done soon, maybe? And it feels soon, but it's probably gonna be like April, which really isn't that soon, but we have to act like it is, because otherwise we're not going to make it through February. And now for my cousin's bag. I've also made a lot of progress on this one too. So here is the bag. It's hard to count this one, but I'm pretty sure I did 9 rows. When I think about it, I'm like, I did so much, and then you kind of, it's like, oh, it was 9. It was 14, which is still a lot. It's way more than I've been doing, and I'm about halfway through now. I am right where the stem starts. I think I'm at like 30 rows or so for the whole thing, and it's like 61. It's a little like curly, a little stiff, but I think it looks really good. I'm really proud of this one. The tension is very tight. It's very good. I haven't compared it to the other side so far, so I really hope that's not gonna be a problem. But I mean, at the rate I'm going, like, I think I could finish this. I want to work on this more. I've been working a lot on my sister's blanket, so I want to put more time into this one. It's just so much more involved, you know. This one is just kind of mindless. It's the same stitch over and over. This one you really have to like be careful of your attention, and you have to like make sure you're doing the right amount of colors, and it's like, it's just more involved, which means I don't want to do it as often. I think that it's looking really good. Just, I don't know, I've just been so motivated recently. And then for upcoming projects, I have to start my dad's blanket. I don't have to work on it really, I just have to start it. His birthday is this month and it's not gonna be done by then. I was gunning for Father's Day, but that doesn't seem reasonable either, because if this isn't gonna be done by April, and this probably won't be done until around the same time, like, I'm not gonna have any time for that. And it's like 2 months to make a whole blanket. That's not gonna happen. Even if, you know, it's the summer and I have a lot of time to crochet, that's not gonna happen. Also, like, Father's Day is like really early into summer, so I won't even have that much time. Honestly, it's looking like it's gonna be another Christmas present, but for this one, that would be like 9 months, which is actually reasonable. I mean, for example, I started this in August, and if it's gonna be done in April, that's gonna be about 9 months. One of my surprise song blankets was about 9 months. So I think that's kind of like my time frame for a blanket, is 9 whole months, which is a lot. But, you know, gotta have a hobby, gotta have something to pass the time. So I need to start that soon. It's just, starting is the worst part, because you have to count all those chains, and then you have to do the whole row, and just hope it was the right amount of chains, because if it's accidentally, if you mess one up, and it's an even number instead of an odd number, you have to restart the whole thing. So I just don't want to start it. That's the hardest part. And I want to finish this first. I want to get working on that. I think I can maybe get that done even with like 7 months if I start in April, because it's going to be like my main thing. I also have to make, geez, now that it's a new year and I'm like, we're like already a month in, right? So all the, oh, new year, new goals thing is done, and you're really like looking at it, it's like, geez, I actually have a lot to do. But I have to make a bag for my grandma. I'm probably going to see her soon. I don't know how long that's going to take me, so maybe I should start thinking about that a little bit. But I have a lot to think about, okay? I'm a very busy woman, like Sabrina Carpenter. But you know, it is only February. It's February 2nd, so I do have some time. And I'm like the ultimate procrastinator, so I'm gonna put that off. And then when I'm talking about, like, I just want to find something new. I want a new project. I'm so bored, but I'm doing fine right now. I'm having a great time, especially with my sister's blanket. Like, I don't know. It's just the closer you get to being done, where it actually feels like it's within reach, it just makes me so excited to keep working on it. But I'm doing fine right now. If I find another project that I really like, I might. I've really been thinking about the South Park Tegrity Farms blanket. I've never made a granny square before, but I would love to learn. So that might be in the future. But otherwise, I'm happy right now. I'm having a fun time. And I'm not really like in the market for like, I need to find something new. I'm so bored. Like, I'm chilling. But that is all I have. Pretty short little update. But it actually has been a lot of good progress. I'm very happy where I'm at. Very proud. Been doing good, and I hope that this trend of more productivity continues in the following month. Also, I know the lighting is kind of shitty. It's February and it's been snowing, so it's cloudy, so there's no sun. So the lighting is just going to be kind of shitty and it's fine. But now actually that is all I have for you. If you watched all the way through, which you did, if you got to this point, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you would maybe like to like and or subscribe and or comment, I really appreciate it. I love doing this, it's so fun, and all those kinds of interactions just like mean so much to me. So if you would like to, you don't have to, but I would really appreciate it. I'm saying this for a third time. That is all I have, and maybe I will see you next time in March. Bye!